It is 3rd and 10.
Blaster, 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got him. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red. Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Punt.
He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's to the right side and incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Drill green. Ready.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. Black, 95.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. He'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Ready,
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop.
Here we go.
They face 1st and goal.
Blue, ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little bit further before they head to the locker room. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yellow, lining. Set.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Red,
second
cycle.
and 2 at the
Black
35-yard line.
Hut, hut.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he will have a Steelers first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
Light blue. Blue black. Red 38. Set.
Throw here's down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready. Smash. Red, blue 32. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Green set. Come on, set. Set, hut.
That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Blue striking. Set hut. 52 blue. Set hut.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Yellow.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Let's go. Block 40.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas City. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Mustang, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll take this down inside with 35. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Down. Set.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. That'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
38. Fury. Yellow. Claws red. Steel. Black. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try and get another one with an onside kick here.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Okay, right. Set, hut. Blue, 30.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At their 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. This is 3rd and 6.
Eat old blue. Come on. Blue striker. Black 40. Red cycle. Black shot.
They'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of it. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
60 red.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
17.
First and goal.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So the decision to go for 2 pays off. He's in, and we have a 12-point game.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, KC. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue striker. Down. Red 38. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green. You're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Go!
On the boot. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
6 yards.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and goal. They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 30.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Black shot. Drill green. Slide 97. Steel black. Slide blue.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and He just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
22, claws red. Hut.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll bring up second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and 1.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
On the ready.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right, going for it all. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr.
First down pass. Intercepted. Asante Samuel on the coverage.
Here we go, set. Black, 90 set.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Mustang, come on.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So it's a win for the visiting